When your old career gives you lemons, throw in some ice, mix in some vodka, and call it a podcast. From the Mac of All Trades studio in Fairport and driven by Victor Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, it's Billified, the Bill Moran Podcast.
Hello and welcome. Thank you for getting your pot on. Thanks for telling a friend. Danny's here tonight, and very astutely, Danny comes in and goes, "What happened to the logo?" You saw that on social media yesterday. I did post it. I ran in here real quick.
Is that why there's a Verizon outage? Because the logo fell off?
Yeah.
Is that why we can't get phone calls?
Do you have Verizon?
I do.
Oh, okay.
Can you hear me now? Haven't heard that joke 100 times today.
I was getting calls this morning. I didn't really pay attention to the logo. I had stuff going on, so I came in here for an hour yesterday, and then I had to do a bunch of stuff. Took the logo, took the picture, all this. I'm not really paying attention. And I come back, and I was getting calls this morning. Hey, the guy who put the logo up from the company that did it is going to call you. And I'm like, I'm not in a space that I can take calls right now. And then the texting, and then then like you said, Verizon went down. So I come in and it's gone. It was off by 1 inch.
The sign.
Yeah, like the logo was off just enough, and it was noticed. And then,
is it like when someone sends an email? And like your old partner was great at this. He'd send an email and there was no spacing between the period and the next letter in the sentence, or there would be 4 spaces between the period and the next letter in the sentence, and it just looked awkward.
Whatever. I didn't really notice it. I thought it looked pretty good.
Yeah, I thought it looked fine. This guy must have OCD to the ninth power.
It was somebody here who took a look and calls me and goes, No,
we're not doing this.
So then I go, what's going on there?
Well, the paint's the paint's chipped off a little bit.
Yeah. So, I'm sure
they're going to cover it.
Of course. Yeah. The logo will be back up.
Yeah.
Yeah. The logo will be back up. So, but yes, that was very astute of you, because we haven't done a podcast with the logo up. I didn't do one yesterday.
You know who'd be good at spotting
I did one, but I had taped it over the weekend. Go ahead.
Do you know who'd be good at spotting stuff like that? My wife.
Yeah.
So yesterday, I every day I try to clean a couple rooms in the house just to stay ahead of things, Yeah. While I'm working, all right, I got 15 minutes here between calls. I'm going to sweep. I'm going to do this. My wife walks in. She goes, "This chair's moved a half an inch." I go, "Yeah, I swept." "Oh, good for you." "Yeah, you don't notice that I clean, but you notice that the chair's moved a half an inch."
That's what it is, man. She'll know. She knows a half inch, Dan.
Yeah.
She knows a half inch, buddy.
You know what else she's got me doing now?
I can't.
So she I've never been one of those people who's needed to be tracked or track her. I trust my wife. She trusts me. But she has anxiety about, since I've been doing the podcast here in this new studio, I think she's a little worried that I'm a little further out. So she made me download this app. So now she knows where I am at all times.
What's the app?
It's called My Life or something.
Oh, Life 360.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So now it's so here's the thing.
Do you get to track her?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I track, but I'm like, I don't feel like tracking her. I trust her.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden I'll get a buzz. Beth has left work. I'm like, it's noon. And then 30 seconds later, Beth is back at work. So if she even goes outside for a second with her phone, it's like, I go, "Did you leave?" She goes, "No, I've been here all day." I'm like, "Well, your phone just said you left." "Oh, now you're back." But it's just weird. Like if you just move in certain spots where you don't have reception,
right?
Yeah, it makes it sound like you went somewhere.
It was weird today because with the phones down, I don't know if anybody had a little bit, I guess the term would be anxiety, that you didn't have.
I was actually relieved. I'm like, I don't have to do any work calls today.
Yeah.
Hey, look, we got to communicate through email today. I can't talk.
Right.
Because I got this one coworker and I love him, but he talks a lot. So now I have to plan calling him back up against other calls. So I say, "Hey, I got a call at 12:30, man. I got to let you go in a second." So, because he'll take these he'll make these long-winded spiels.
Yeah.
And then he'll pause. So you think it's your turn to talk?
Oh.
And then he'll start talking again. "Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead." And then he'll keep going. And then you think it's your turn to talk? And then he talks again. So, and like you get nothing done. So, it's one of those like we could do this in an email type. Yeah. Great dude. I love him. But he talks a lot.
All right, we'll do it that way. I was just looking at something as you were talking, and I realized that some screens are touch screens, some are not, and I confused what was what here at the moment.
Sorry.
Well, no, it's fine. It's interesting because I got a message from a listener via Instagram that said, "Hi, thoughts on this? 3 hours so far without phone service, and it gets you freaked out. Maybe it's just me. I'm one of the ones affected by the Verizon outage today. Still had Wi-Fi, but no calls. All the what ifs happen in your mind. At first, you're like, what the fuck is going on? Cyber terrorism, or did I forget to pay the bill? Huge range, right? But seriously, if someone wanted to silence the country, stop communication from happening, wow. Just like how vulnerable our power grids are, where the whole East Coast that one time was in the dark for days."
2003, August, with the PGA Championship.
Yeah. Hopefully I will get service soon, but if you're doing your Wednesday pod, this might be a talking subject. It makes you really feel insecure. My mom still has a landline. Maybe they are a good idea. Still can't text, call, receive calls, etc. Anyway, thanks for reading. You can you could do text if you had Wi-Fi. If you just do your Wi-Fi, but you couldn't make calls.
No.
And which is weird because I thought I do calls over Wi-Fi when I'm home.
Yeah, I do too. I don't understand how that.
I don't either.
My neighbors too, like they have Spectrum.
Yeah,
but Spectrum's on Verizon towers, and they could make calls. So that was kind of strange too. I thought like my phone, like, did I have a virus at first?
Yes.
Then I go to a factory reset, do all this other stuff. Then I find out, go to downdetector.com, and everybody in America is bitching about Verizon.
But Down Detector had very little when I went at like 2:00. And then they said on X and others, we're seeing a lot of people saying they're down. And I think it was down from all up and down the East Coast.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I don't know. Does Peter have?
I think Peter's a Verizon guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, well, no.
Now we got to switch to T-Mobile with Billy Bob Thornton.
Hey, I had a buddy of mine that told me that, T-Mobile used to just be kind of sketchy.
Yeah.
Weren't we all?
And it was true.
Yeah, he said something
now I do a show called Landman, and I sound like Nick Saban, and guess what, man? I got more problems than all you people, but I handle it like Bill Moran.
Oh, wait.
When I watch Landman, I think of you. Like, this guy's got problems in every episode he's got to, like, stamp out.
Let me see if I can find this, too, because there was something that I noticed on social media in the brief period that I had it later this afternoon. And it is weird, right? Because just like the listener said, oh, yes, it's me, but I didn't get the thing. I'm trying to log into it on here, but I have to read this to you because you're going to love it.
Okay.
You're going to absolutely freaking love it.
Is this like from Toothless Eddie? Hey, man. I can't dial out.
Yes.
I can't dial out, man.
Yeah. It's, let me see. I got the wrong thing. So it was somebody who has been on this podcast and hasn't been on in a very, very long time.
I think I know who.
Who?
Female?
Yeah.
Stephanie.
Yeah. Did you see it?
No.
Okay, you didn't see it. All right, let me share this with you. See if I got the right thing. Okay. 5 hours ago today. There's actually 110 comments, which I find funny, but of course I had to click the comments, and I read about 3, and I burst out laughing, and that's all I needed.
Okay.
Okay, let me read this to you. Because many people who have Verizon may not have been able to get on social media. A lot of people look at that on their phone and not on their computer as much. I have 2 beautiful and successful girlfriends that can't find a man. They're both looking for a fun, loyal, handsome, successful man.
Successful.
Please do not, all capital letters, NOT, message me. Just leave a comment that you are interested, and they will browse your Facebook and reach out to you if they are interested. They are Rochester-based. So I go to the comments. And the third one down for me, under most relevant, because Facebook does most relevant. I go, this may only be funny to you and I, but I ride a Harley Davidson The end, LOL. I ride a Harley Davidson. The end, LOL. End the line. Toothless Eddie.
I knew it.
Toothless Eddie. Like
Circle gets the square.
right there. Like I couldn't believe it. I go, this is the best. Then there's some people putting up like,
how did I know?
Little memes. Yeah.
I know somebody who I tried to help with one of Stephanie's friends, if it's one of the friends that we know, and he was like, yeah, no.
Oh.
No way.
Yeah, I know who that was.
And he took one look. It's like, dude, no. No. Sorry. Go on a reality show.
Oh, that's phenomenal. That's so phenomenal. Anyway, I thought that was very funny, and it was very funny that it was Eddie. And I think most people are getting back home now and on the Wi-Fi and on their phone, so there'll be many more comments. But I would expect even more than the 110 that are there currently from 5 hours ago, except Verizon was down.
The creeps. I would just love to read the creepy comments.
Yes. Well, it's not. Yes.
Eddie wasn't being creepy.
No.
Eddie was being Eddie. Yeah.
I mean, I ride a Harley, but LOL. But even to feel the need to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I guess guys don't really care. But I don't know.
I always used to have that philosophy: you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Yeah, but why am I going to take a shot?
Right.
First of all,
if you don't think
no, it's not that. I don't know these people. You could think that they're beautiful, successful women. I could think that they're
it's all relative,
not very attractive, and a complete bore, or they talk too much about themselves. Or I don't know.
I mean, you could consider Kim Kardashian beautiful and successful.
Yeah,
I wouldn't want to date her.
No.
She's a pain in the ass.
How do you know?
Dude.
How do you know? She may not be.
Really?
She might be delightful. I have no idea. You know, I was thinking about you, and this came up because of something that a conversation with somebody else, and sometimes I think because the mental health courses started again last night, there's it's already a ton of work and all this stuff.
Billy back to school.
So
back to school, Billy.
I'm thinking about this.
Did you get your backpack?
No, I use my bag.
No,
I use my bag. I use my stuff. I come in.
Got a lunchbox.
I was.
Got your Rolling Stones lunchbox.
I can tell you. I'm gonna tell you something. I came in late, like late, because
Mr. Maranimal?
Jameson was running late, and then I said, "Well, let me get you dinner before we go. Can I have Chipotle?" I go, "Actually, yes, but we got to leave right now. Go to Chipotle." I go, "I'm gonna run into Starbucks." Biggest mistake. I ordered. So I should have just ordered just a coffee. I ordered a
mocha chocolate latte.
No, just a latte.
Oh,
that's it.
Just a latte.
Just a latte.
Oh, just a latte.
And Danny, it was 25 minutes.
I believe it.
And I stood up finally and walked over and I go, "What are you waiting for?"
And they want it unionized?
And I said, "Latte." And they go, "What's the name?" Bill. And they go down. "Oh, okay. Yep, we're right on it." And I'm like, right on it. Had I not gotten up,
yeah,
it was like they served the drive-through. That's like where most of their attention goes. Or they had someone who it was very slow, so she may have been new, or she may be high. I have no idea.
They're all new and they're all high. That's what I've learned.
But I like Starbucks coffee. I will admit that. So anyway, that was late. So I come in to the class, and I walk in, and the room gets silent. They all look at me. I go, "You miss me?" And then they go, "You got to make him do what we had to do." And somebody goes, "Oh, by himself?" And you had to dance in front of the class. Basically to show that you just, so, you know me.
I've grown in my mental health.
Oh, you know me, buddy.
I'm confident enough to dance for all you people.
So they hit the music, and I dropped my coat, and I just started going to town, and they were fucking roaring. It was very funny.
I believe it.
And then later on, she was
I would have done the whole routine with the cheerleaders from Saturday Night Live.
I didn't even think of that. Then there was something where they were talking about you have to do like a 7 to 9 minute presentation on a non-Western healing method modality that could be part of this. And she goes, one guy in the past did a whole thing on penis yoga, which isn't yoga. It's where they tie the weights and stretch it out. And it's really doesn't work anymore, but they stretch it out and they you ever see these?
Has it ever worked? If it doesn't work anymore,
no,
has it ever worked?
I think it did, but then they want to stretch it out, and they do it for God or whatever. It's supposed to be their sacrifice to feel that pain, and they lift weights with their crank. And But when she says,
wasn't that something that like adult film stars would do to try to like lengthen themselves?
Maybe because it certainly will lengthen, but it doesn't work. Like you're not getting an erection, you're not getting you're stretching out the tissue, you're probably popping blood vessels.
Yeah, right? I define work too.
Yeah. So, well, work being that it can get hard. That's what I mean. I would assume it works because, well, maybe not. I don't know what happens to go to the bathroom.
Anyway, go on.
So, but when she says, I'm going to ask you this. She says penis yoga, and there's some chuckles and stuff. And then I say what? Loudly in the class. What do I say? Come on, Danny. Come on, Danny. It's hack. It's right there. It's right there.
Penis yoga.
Penis yoga. Whole. Right, go ahead. Did you have it? No?
No.
Whole new meaning to downward dong.
Oh.
Instead of downward dog.
Yeah, I see that.
Got very few laughs, and somebody looks up and goes, I knew you were going to make that joke.
So is it the same group of students?
Some people I haven't been in class with, but yes, it's the same cohort. That
they're going to get the Maranimal experience.
Yeah. But here's what I was thinking. I was thinking about this a lot because sometimes when we think about our past.
Late for class, still an ass.
Late for class, still an ass. Yeah, that's true. Sometimes, like when we look back on things and we get frustrated, right, about whatever it was in life.
Oh, yeah.
Can you think of anything like that?
Oh, plenty.
Okay. And I started to think about this a lot because I have something going on that I really can't talk about. Other people are involved. But I've come to the conclusion, and this is really, and I'm serious, and I would hope that anybody listening, I hope what I'm about to say is helpful in some way. And I mean this. And I'm doing it more from experience. It has nothing necessarily to do with the mental health classes, except that I have been really examining myself to a deeper level. Like, why did I do these things that always seemed to be a pattern and always had the same result, right? Mm-hmm. It's almost like insanity.
Yeah.
So, except it involved women and I had sex. So that was a little different. But that would be, some of the things.
So the penis yoga worked?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Okay, great.
Downward dong.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Like, define work. Go on, Billy.
So, here's what I was thinking. I go, everything is an inside job. Inside yourself. Mm-hmm. Everything. And that all the stuff that we have happening that we want to blame other people for, like they made me feel, they did whatever. Sometimes I started to think and I go, because I'll give you one. I'll give you an example. I had left. I had a situation that I didn't want to pursue in a certain way involving radio. Let me start there. Because I didn't want to ruin friendships. Okay? Mm-hmm. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't want to get too into the weeds on this, but I didn't want it. There was something I could have done. Uh-huh. I don't know where it would have gone. I think it would have been ugly and laborious and taken a while. But I decided not to do it because it was going to involve people being interviewed and bothered, and I didn't want to have my name attached to that. I didn't want to inconvenience people's lives. And I thought some of these people I have known majority of my adult life. Majority of it. Mm-hmm. Some of them I was very, very close to. And I was like, I don't want to, I can't do it. I'm not going to do this. And I realized I never talked to them ever again. Any of the people that I thought would be inconvenienced by this. Because they were my friends, I never talked to again.
Oh, wow.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. So my point is, and then I started to think about it, and I go, they were never really your friends. And it was really about the gig, and you were good at the gig, and so they liked you. They could make money off you, so they liked you like that. Not like you like
filled
that.
A purpose for the time and by the way, that you were there.
And it filled a purpose for me as well. Yeah. This isn't a one-way street. I made money as well.
Yes.
Right?
Glad somebody did.
No, but do you understand what I'm saying? Like, that was the case.
Tommy, you got any more of those coupons for Salvatore's?
All right, now this is where I'm going to go. Watch this. Watch how I do this.
Brown, how broke are you?
So I left the break room.
Yeah.
And I left out of frustration over things with the company.
Quite a few things.
And right.
I remember.
But I look back now and I go, maybe I left thinking I was going to a better situation. It worked out wonderfully, not to the original spot I went to over there, but it worked out wonderfully. Let me give you a story about when it really opened my eyes and it really, really soured me on the group at iHeart Rochester. That really soured me on these people. And I kind of came around later on because then something happened and there was a lot of success. And so, of course, that, when you're winning, everybody, it's
victory has 1,000 fathers.
You got it.
Defeat is an orphan.
You got it.
When I got laid off, I didn't hear from anybody.
Right. So this is what I was thinking. And I go, okay. They had these awards that they gave out. And I think it was Rachel Barnhart, who used to be a reporter in town.
Oh, yeah. She used to do these...
media awards.
Yeah, annual media awards. Does she still do that or no?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But there were annual media awards, and there was one given to the veteran,
the veteran broadcaster.
Experienced or whatever, the seasoned broadcaster, and the up-and-comer. Mm-hmm. Now, I had gone to a station that is now defunct, The Drive, and the company said, well, we're going to elect Bill Moran is the wily veteran.
The elder statesman of iHeartRadio.
And the person who was with me...
Because we won't do this.
During the morning show, she was the up-and-comer. So this... I get it. These things can be a pain in the ass. You know what I mean? They can be a pain in the ass because people don't want to go out at night. And blah, blah.
And it's on a weeknight. It's not on a Friday night or a Saturday. It's like on a Tuesday or Wednesday.
So I... have to go, and I'm told I have to go, and that our company has a table. Okay,
I know where you're going with this. Go on.
Oh, Peter's already here, but I'm running. I guess we're running a little late.
It's all right. It's a great story.
Can he sit there for a second?
Yeah, he's cool. He loves this stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
he'll do a whole breakdown of our segment too.
So I go, and it's me, my wife at the time, and the program director at a big round table that seats about 10. And that's it.
That's it.
That's the only people. The other person who won the award didn't show up. I had something or just couldn't come. I don't remember. The other company I had worked for shows up and fills 2 tables. And every other media company that is there represented, every table is full. Every one of them. And I can hear the guys at the station I used to work at fucking drilling me. And what are you going to do? So you just sit there and you take it. And then the guy who's at the tape, the boss of the station, the program director, it's just him. And he goes, hey, she's not here. Go up and accept her award too. And I go, no. And he's like, you got to do it. They're going to do it right after you. Just do it. Just watch. So now you're sort of guilted. And I remember I got her award, I gave it to him, and I left. I was so pissed off. And that showed me exactly who that company is. They don't give a fuck about anybody.
No.
On a personal level.
Never have.
No. And it was fine because that's how I learned to play there. I kept to myself. I hardly talked to management, rarely talked to salespeople, stuck with the people that I did shows with, talked to them off air a little bit.
Buddy.
But yeah, about a little bit, not that much. Mm-hmm. And then I thought about it and I go, maybe it's always like that. And I thought, no, it's not. The person who I was always a real friend. Like I didn't go over to their house just for parties. I went over and had dinner. They came over to my house and had dinner. We would go out to dinner. Tommy. Mm-hmm. That was it. And the only thing I could think when I look at this, I go, okay, so you can get really angry, like frustrated. Go, what the fuck? But here's where I get frustrated with me. I'm mad at myself because it's an inside job. Why did I allow myself to be put in a situation that was embarrassing for people? Like, why didn't I get up and go, fuck you guys, I'm never doing anything like that again? Where's your self-respect? Because it's about drawing boundaries. You don't have to be an asshole, but you can draw boundaries with people. And like anybody else who's, I've had situations, girlfriends, whatever, and I could get really mad and be like, but then I go, why did I allow that? Why didn't I value me? Where was I? Why in that situation don't I value myself enough to allow myself to get out of there instead of they're fucking mean it. Maybe they are, maybe they're not. But I'm allowing it to happen. If I feel like I'm better than that. And I started to think of people I know who like really believed in themselves, could see a situation that they were in at work and left, went somewhere else and fucking blew up, became great. But they always were. But they just believed in themselves and they drew the boundaries. They're like, I'm not going to deal with this. They didn't go screaming, yelling, kicking in doors like maybe I did. But they...
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of stories like that.
But there is. I mean...
Yeah, Glenn Beck's a story like that.
Yeah.
Bill O'Reilly's a story like that. You can say what you want about him, but they are stories like that.
Yeah,
BJ Shea's a story like that.
Right. Sure. And it was like...
Brad Davies had a similar experience at the same company before you got there. And he's like, you know what? I'll find another job.
Yeah.
And he found the job at the same company, and that company told our section, our cluster, we're taking him.
Yeah.
Eat it.
Yeah, and I'll tell you this, like, it's not like that everywhere. It just happened to be this group of people. They just weren't invested in supporting anybody. And I started...
Well, that program director was there when Brad and I were there, too.
But here's what I thought, too. I go, oh, my God, when I look back now, I would get all upset at the boss of the intercom stations. They're not that company anymore. There's another one.
Yeah, they rebrand every several years when they give bad names in the newspaper.
But that person would show up at our comedy events, sitting front row, would like kind of went out of their way. And I went, man, you get so myopic and so focused on something that sometimes you just need to step back and realize it's an inside job. And that if somebody you feel like is treating you shittily, figure out, why am I feeling this way? Maybe I'm misperceiving it. And if I'm not misperceiving it, why am I allowing it to happen? Why aren't I valuing myself more? Why aren't I just saying, okay, fine, I can see this isn't a situation for me. Doesn't mean it isn't for somebody else, but for me. And I would just say to people, like, everything comes from inside you. It's not a reaction to the outside world. And that's why I always say to my sons is like, hey, the world is never going to stop coming at you. How you handle that is really going to make all the difference and be the difference.
Absolutely.
And I don't know. I just thought of that, and I thought of you, and I thought of me, and I thought of these two situations, and I thought of a personal situation I had, and I thought, we're not valuing ourselves. We don't have the self-esteem. Why? Why are we not feeling worthy enough? Because you are. And if you even want to take it even to kind of your speak, if you're made in God's image, or some people say you are of God, one source, then why aren't you treating yourself like that and not allowing others to treat you?
You need to treat yourself, as Jordan Peterson says, like someone you're taking care of.
Yeah, but I mean, and I mean that. Like,
take care of yourself.
You wouldn't want someone talking to your wife the way you were talked to sometimes.
Right. Or the way you talk to yourself.
And so why would you do it? It's
right.
I don't want to get too deep on that stuff, but it is something.
No, you brought us in here, Billy. Let's be honest. And you also made up a couple words, too, as far as inside job. Misperceive and shittily.
Yeah.
Those aren't real. Is misperceive a real word? We got to look it up during the break.
We can look it up during the break.
Okay. But I know shittily is not a real word.
Shittily's not. But
it's the adverb of
But I like it.
Shittily.
Shittily. I want to get a shirt that goes...
Shittily lace with a pretty face.
Don't treat
Ooh,
me
baby,
shittily.
that's a what I like. Crash. Sorry, that was...
All right, we'll take a moment. Lots of things happening in the NFL. Of course, the Bills have advanced to the divisional playoffs. They'll be playing Denver at 3:30 on Saturday.
Yes.
So that's kind of nice.
Grab a Snickers.
This could be interesting.
I believe it's 3:30.
Yeah, I think it's 3:30 Saturday.
Yeah.
And then
have to get up early for that one.
We'll get Peter's take. But also, I think there's been some surprises in the world of football today, or yesterday into today. I'm going to say that. And I'll give you the one.
I didn't get that. If there's something breaking, I don't know about
There's not. I don't think there's anything breaking. It was breaking yesterday.
Yeah.
And then there's something else that I heard today that I thought, oh, that is very interesting.
Okay.
And I think it says a lot about the current state of one NFL team.
Okay.
We will get to all that right after this. Ever look at your wall and think, that hole definitely wasn't there yesterday? Or maybe your faucet's got a drip that's slowly driving you into madness. That's when you got to call my buddies at Mac of All Trades, because it's your home. And if you don't have the skills to fix it yourself, go to the people who do. And trust me, there's nobody better than Mac of All Trades. They do everything. Leaky faucet, they got it. Drafty windows and doors, done. Electrical, plumbing, carpentry, sure. Full kitchen or bathroom remodel, oh yeah, they'll do that too. From patching the hole that someone made by definitely not slamming the door, to transforming your entire space. Mac of all trades gets it done quickly and the right way. Stop putting up with cold drafts and half-finished to-do lists. Give them a call at 585-202-9218 or find them online at macofalltrades.net. Get started on that to-do list today. Mac of all trades. No job too small.
You stepped inside with a vibe I ain't never seen. Yes, you did.
New Bruno Mars called I Might. I Might.
Oh, people were trying to get Bruno Mars tickets today at Verizon. They couldn't. They were flipping out.
Oh, yeah?
Like, you know, just go online.
Most people do things from their phone now.
I know, but like,
Because
you don't have to call. You could just, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, my phone's still at this time still not getting able to get to make calls unless it's an emergency call.
All right. Last week, both you and Peter did not pick the Buffalo Bills to beat the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now, I'm not going to say anything about that.
By the way, I like how you said Jaguar because that's the proper.
I did it on because of you.
Yeah, pronunciation.
Yeah, but it's douches say that or or as
that's the pronunciation.
Jaguar. I take Jameson to basketball today, and coach was running a few minutes behind, accident 490. And I'm waiting there, and a woman I know is walking into this personal training place. So we stopped and we talked. She used to take boxing classes for me. And I said, "This is my son Jameson." So we're talking, and she said, "Where do you work out now?" Thank God I've been going. Because I could say, and be honest, been going to the Pittsford Y.
Yeah, the Pittsford Y.
Okay, you dick. That's what my kid did. He goes, "Oh, yeah." He goes, "You're such a schmug." I go, What's a
schmug?
He goes, "It's like a douche, but less."
Okay.
You're not exactly. He goes, "You're not even good enough to be a douchebag.
Well,
You're just
okay,
a schmug."
so, okay.
He says this in front of her. She's fucking laughing, and I go, "What?" And he's bigger than me now. He's like 6'2". I'm 6'1". He's standing there, and he goes, "Yeah." He goes, "You know, I go to the Pittsford Y." Yeah. He goes, "You're such a schmug."
So schmug is one level below douche.
Yeah.
And if you have a membership at Midtown. 9 of 10 of them.
Oh, that's not nice.
Got to be douche.
Let me get Peter on there. I know both.
Why? Why would that's like they don't give you anything over there? You got to pay for everything. Like you want to be seen and heard if you work out there.
They got a bar in there, and they got a whole
which defeats the entire purpose of working out.
You don't understand, Dan.
I remember I got to go there once or twice.
I want to finish a marathon and smoke a cigarette.
I went there once or twice as a guest, right?
Yeah.
And I saw these Pittsford or Mendon women.
Yeah.
Mendonites or whatever.
Okay.
After their workout and their little workout clothes,
they didn't come in a horse
drinking
and carriage.
full glasses of wine. I'm
Yes.
like, oh yeah, because that's gonna like undo everything you just did.
Just like dark chocolate, you're fine. It's good for the heart.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Keep that heart ticking.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
You didn't like it over there?
What? It was like hey.
Well, it is sort of country club-esque.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We know some people who have memberships over there.
Yeah.
Several people.
Yeah. I do too. Yeah.
Some people who couldn't afford that membership unless they married the right person.
I will tell you, for there?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to tell you what, that is more like a country club. Most of the really, I'm going to call them, there's a new term I like. I don't know if you heard it a lot. I know Peter's sitting there. Maybe Peter's heard it. It's quiet luxury. Okay? Quiet luxury is like understated. It looks really nice, but doesn't have a label on it. May not be something you ever heard of, but it's like luxury. Quiet luxury. I like quiet luxury.
That's why I drive a Lincoln.
So
I knew
there are some friends of mine that don't go to one of those places. They don't even they are country club members. Mm-hmm. I don't think they work out at the country club. They go to this private trainer on the Pittsford Henrietta border.
Cool.
And
great.
And that
you're not showing off.
No.
You're doing your own thing. See, like to me, like Midtown.
I can think of off the top of my head about 6 people I know now that go there, and every one of them are like, you know.
See, people who go to Midtown, they want to be seen and heard and acknowledged.
It is about you're right. I have to say that because
come on,
the people that
I'm not going to name anybody, but during the break, I'm going to name like 6 people.
Okay,
and you'd be like, Yeah. Okay. That totally makes
Here's
sense.
the term that I would use, right? It used to be there was old money, and then there's something called nouveau riche.
Yes, exactly.
Right, nouveau riche. It means that you're trying to overdo it. Show your opulence.
Yeah.
Show I've arrived. I've made it. I don't know that that's the place I would do that. That's why I'm saying like these other people are sort of quiet luxury. They're all in great shape. They work their asses off, and nobody knows other than the people that are there that they're even there.
You know, if you've really made it, you got your own gym in your house, and somebody comes to you and shows you how to work out. Now you know you made it.
Well, we have a friend who has.
We have a friend who's done that.
Yeah, we have a friend who's done that, and we have a friend and now has wireless TVs in his house.
Wow, how many? 12?
No, 2, but they're on a stand. They're going to his other house. They're going to his new lake house.
Oh, okay.
But they're on a stand and they're wireless, and you can turn them almost like a tablet and do everything you can do on a tablet on there. It's amazing, and they're like $750 each.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's not bad.
No, that's pretty good.
Peter, we're not.
Bill?
Can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, I didn't know if,
Hey, pal.
if we were coming through. I just want to know.
I used to go to Midtown,
Oh,
but I went when it opened. It has changed.
yes, it has changed a lot. Well, they closed it for a little while to do renovations and things and really upgrade it. But I knew people who went there and played basketball. A lot of media guys would go play basketball there.
Local rock stars.
Local rock star goes to this private gym.
Yeah, the sports anchors, morning show hosts, guys who tried to be comics.
Oh my God, here we go.
And by the way, I like all these people.
Okay, do you? It doesn't sound like it.
No, I like them.
Just saying, it doesn't sound like
But
it.
it's like, really?
I remember this early on. I was there. I was in the locker room, and not going to name the name, but he's very well known Rochester staple, older man, multi. I think you can get there, and he's strutting around the locker room completely naked.
Really?
Yes,
That's what a $1 billion dong looks like.
I'll never forget.
My God, Don Elhart, put on a robe.
He's just came out of the shower, so he's not even covering himself with a towel.
Yeah.
I let him staring at this, but I'm like, okay, this is a train wreck. Where is this going? So he gets back to his locker, and I'll never forget. He takes his towel.
He starts whipping people with it. Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah, he does the rope underneath. Really get that undercarriage going.
Oh, it's the worst.
Yep.
It's the worst.
Now I'm going to picture Don Elhart flossing. And we don't even know if it's him.
No, it's not Don Elhart.
It's not Don Elhart?
No, it's not Don Elhart.
Don Elhart's a good guy.
Yeah, Don wouldn't do the floss.
No.
He has more respect than that.
I think the initials are TG.
Yeah. I knew exactly who I thought you were talking about. That is exactly who I thought it was.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Which is kind of surprising. But
when he did traffic.
Now I have seen guys take the hair dryers that some of these clubs provide and do the undercarriage. And I walked by one guy, and that heat hit the undersack of his balls, and it was like a fucking mushroom cloud, dude. You were like, whoa! It didn't even smell like a shit. It smelled, I don't even know what it was. It was the most horrific smell. It was like rotted cheese, but it was now heated up. Right, so it's like melted. It smelled
Burnt
so
Fermunda.
bad. It smelled so bad. It was a combination of shit. He probably remember Tommy used to want to have his asshole bleached. Yeah, I think this guy probably. Anyway, I'm sorry, Peter. We got way off here. I was going to ask you, how happy are you that you were wrong last week?
Oh, I'm very happy.
I mean, you weren't. You. That was a close game, and Josh Allen got the shit beat out of him. But he played.
He almost died.
He played pretty well. What do you mean?
I mean, I thought he was dead like 3 or 4 times.
Well, the way that one guy's ass landed on his head.
I thought he was in a lot of trouble after that.
I did too.
Well, I thought after his hand hit the helmet, he had a broken thing.
Yep.
With all that velocity coming down on that helmet, I thought he had a broken thing. I can't even imagine what he felt like waking up on Monday morning.
I can't either. And now here we go.
Or this morning
again, but talk about that game with the Jags. The defense stepped up when it was needed. There was a lot of debate over, at least I thought it was great that McDermott challenged that one play. That was very important, and it turned. I think
the game was over.
Yeah, I agree with you. I really
probably would have ended up being 13 or 14-3, knowing their kicker would probably been 14-3 at that point.
And,
Jacksonville.
Yeah, and so that was great. I was concerned at the end when you knew they were going to get in the end zone that not letting the clock run down would give the other team too much time. But at the same time, what if they don't get in and now they run out of time?
Right.
They still have the opportunity, still have the downs, but there's no time.
Because you can't take a knee there. Number one, you're going backwards. Number two, it's not an end of game victory formation. We all surrender situation. They can literally come after you and push McGovern into Josh Allen, hurt him even more.
Yeah.
He would have to back up like 5 yards and take the knee. Now you're not even in tush-push position anymore.
Right.
It was one of those situations that were kind of unprecedented.
Yeah. I think you're right. But I know that there's concern about clock management.
No, I know.
When it comes to McDermott.
Because we have been conditioned to lose thanks to 13 seconds.
Yeah.
Now with that minute 5, whatever it was, and they get an interception off the first play of that series. But there was concern there, and you're thinking, we're conditioned that here we go again.
Right.
This is exactly what we've experienced over the past 5+ years. Here we go again. So that's why the debate was why and Jacksonville wanted them to score. They backed up, they retreated, they didn't take anything on, they didn't push and try to get across the line of scrimmage on that 1 yard play into the end zone. But it's football. Your defense has to stop somebody to win the game at the end of the day, and they did.
Well,
they did.
The teams that look, we used to always hear defense wins championships.
Yes.
I was a saying, at least when I was, and I gotta say, when you're looking this year more than I can even remember in recent years, some of these defenses are so good they're scary. And one of them we're going to be facing 3:30 on Saturday in their home stadium, that being the Denver Broncos.
How many days rest, Danny? 13 days rest? 16?
Yes.
Which could also work against you. No.
Potentially, if they have. It could, they talk about rust and all that, but the Bills are banged up. I mean, they're banged up. I mean, they had no rest in 6 days.
Yeah.
But
it's not against Denver, I don't think.
It sucks, but that's the rule. That's the NFL. Oh, profit over and ratings over. Look, finish first, and we don't have to worry about that stuff. And by the way, if you win Saturday, now you got an extra day to get ready for the AFC Championship game.
Right.
There's always the flip side to this. Now, the problem with the Bills, as Peter alluded to, is the injury thing. You're down to 3 healthy receivers right now. Terrell Shavers played the second half, 22 plays with a torn ACL.
Wow. Holy God.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's some of the toughest.
You have a cortisone shot. I mean, I'm sorry, have to have a cortisone shot with a torn ACL. I don't see how there's any other way.
Wow.
The adrenaline takes only a certain part of the way, but he had to have a cortisone shot.
That's unbelievable. So what are your, Coleman finally, right? There were 2 plays that I thought, hey, he got some separation. I don't know what he did, but he was there.
Yep.
And he got it.
He made his plays.
One of them a beautiful, pretty, I thought it was like a 20-yard play. Maybe, I don't remember.
I'm more worried about the defense, Bill. They gave up 3 points. 3 out of the 4 second half possessions, they gave up points.
Thank you.
And when you look at it, it's like, I'm sick of, I can't listen to the radio stations this week.
Thank you.
Oh God! Here we
Thank
go.
you, Peter.
Why do you?
Thank you.
Why do you feed?
You cannot.
You feed the oven of Dan.
Peter. You can't. Like I said, you can't say the Bills had a great defensive performance on Sunday when you gave up 17 of 21 possible points on 3 drives. You can't.
Yeah.
You can't.
In that level of the game in the second half, when your time is at a premium. And I look at it as, they're the number 1 statistically pass defense in the NFL. Okay, fine. I don't see it talent-wise. Statistically, okay, fine. When you have holes in your defense, Taron Johnson is a waste of space right now. Hendrick is terrible. Epinesa is a liability on the defensive line in the run defense. Maybe not every play, but a lot of them. The Jacksonville head coach has to be regretting going away from the run at some point in the game because they were gashing the Bills on the perimeter, outside the numbers, gashing. And they went away from it. And
that Tootin' kid.
They set the blueprint for Denver. It's no secret, though. The Bills have one of the worst defenses in the league against the run. It's interesting, though, when you talk to these people, hey, they're the number one pass defense. Okay, well, they're one of the worst against the run. Well, it doesn't look as bad as it looks on paper. Oh, come on. It's you're saying the same thing when you're supporting number one.
Right.
And number one doesn't look good, and it doesn't look great. And a lot of it has to do with some of the pressure that they've put on the quarterback. A lot of it has to do with some of this assignments that their opposing quarterback has. It's not all. They're not, doing great on every single pass play. But there's too many holes in the defense that doesn't make me uber confident going to Denver.
Okay. I mean, I'm with you. I think it's possible. I think that Josh Allen, I don't know, guys. I would say he may be the best football player on the planet. Just in terms of sheer will. And, I mean, even banged up like that, I'm like, there were balls that were beautiful.
Your best defense was Josh Allen on Sunday.
I know.
Did you realize that? I mean, with a broken head, a broken, like a busted knee, a busted ankle, a busted hand.
Every time you saw him wince, your sphincter got tight.
Like he had like something like 30 fantasy points. If you played fantasy football in the playoffs, he had 30 fantasy points on Sunday. He completed 80% of his passes. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
How well he played, and they needed every bit of Josh Allen in that game. And everybody's praising the freaking defense. And I'm like, are you kidding me?
This is a playoff trend. This isn't a one-time thing. Allen has played great.
Yes.
In almost every single playoff game. Maybe Cincinnati wasn't the best. Okay, throw that out the window. Every single playoff game that he has played, he shows up. He showed up. He's been consistent. The most consistent player in that organization over the past 5 to 7 years. No question. Can he do it again? Yes. Is it enough? I don't know. As banged up as they are, I don't know.
It's going to be tough. I mean, they're banged up on both sides of the ball, and I mean, don't count on Ed Oliver being back. People are talking about DeMar Hamlin. Don't count on him being back, and even if he is back, that's not a good thing. It's like, oh, we got nobody left. You have 3 healthy receivers remaining. I mean, it's like you're
don't underestimate the elevation. Don't underestimate that. And I'm watching a little bit. And our D line plays too high. The pad level is what matters on the offensive line in the trenches. Low man wins. That's the old adage in football. Low man wins. The pad level of our D line is too high right now. They kind of like to stand up and look in the backfield and play off their strength, which is great. Try to get off blocks. But when you're in that altitude, you cannot play. Like, you're going to be tired as it is, and you're going to give up a lot of body volume by standing straight up. You're going to give a lot of you're not going to be able to get field depth into the backfield. The D line does not step up on Saturday. It's going to be a long Saturday.
Well, look, I kind of like this though too, because if it doesn't go the way we want it, at least it's over on Saturday, and I know maybe by Monday I'm feeling a little bit better. And if they do win, then it's what a great weekend the rest of the weekend. Right, you ride that high.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Now we're scouting the Houston New England game for cracks,
right?
Because we're excited. We're also scared.
I don't want to go to Houston. The Bills don't want to go to Houston again. I don't think. I mean, they may have lost Nico Collins, but they'll probably be back. He'll probably be back to the AFC Championship. But the way Stroud looked the other day, that they look terrible. I've never seen a team turn it over as much as they did against Pittsburgh and win the game. That defense is incredible. Oh,
I remember a team doing that. Dallas turned it over 5 times against the Bills on a Monday night and won the game.
Romo. Yeah. Was it Romo?
Oh, by the way.
It was Romo and T.O.
Tony Romo, Dan said after the game he was terrible. Headline. There's a headline.
Yes.
Tony Romo had his worst game ever. with the Bill. Like I didn't read the article. I sent it to myself. It's in my email. But that headline, I'm paraphrasing, one of the worst ever.
And
by Tony
he
Romo.
told Adam Schefter that he was sick. He wanted to call in, but you can't. You gotta man it out. No, he's just always like this. I don't know, Jim. I don't know.
Here we go. Yeah, he doesn't prep for his games. He doesn't prep. It's clear. He doesn't prep. I prep for more Division II games than he preps for the NFL game.
He contradicted himself so many times and made so many ridiculous statements, and then he's just annoying on top of that. He never lets the game breathe.
I loved him when he was started.
When he started, because like when you're coming onto the game, when you're coming off, playing, now you know where all the bones are buried. You know the offense. You don't have to study because you know everything already. But then as the game evolves, that's why you don't see some of these guys anymore, except for like Collinsworth for some reason. And Collinsworth, I think, does a good job. He really does. He gets a lot of crap, and Aikman gets a lot of crap. Aikman does a great job because they study. Romo's not studying the game anymore. He's just relying on 2019 information. It's the game has passed him by.
Let me go ahead.
The meetings he has with players during the week. The meetings he has with the coaches and the players. That gives him enough volume of information to use. The problem is in those types of positions, you're supposed to over prepare.
Yeah, right. Sure.
When I do these games, 80% of the stuff I research, I don't use.
Yep. I did that.
You gotta be prepared.
In general. Yeah.
You gotta be prepared.
All right. Here's a question for you then. When we look at the NFL and the coaching positions that are open, anybody blindsided with Tomlin leaving the Steelers?
I wasn't.
No,
it seemed like it was about time.
Yeah, right.
Mutual agreement. It seemed like it was about time. Harbaugh was a little bit surprised to me. I think just a little bit more than Tomlin. Harbaugh was a little more of a surprise than Tomlin.
And then the other thing I heard was
they fired him on the phone. Harbaugh.
Yeah, I heard
on his way back from the facility.
I heard the other coaches like, I'll do it before he did. I don't know, or something like that. Here's an interesting thing. Worst team in the NFL to go to. If you're coming out in the draft, what one team do you not want to get drafted by?
Jets.
Yes. You got it. Okay. And the Jets have the what pick this year?
Number 2.
That's right.
And guess what?
And the Oregon quarterback has said he's staying in college for one more year. And
it'll probably make more too.
Well, maybe if the college level, that's a very good point. But I thought, could he be costing himself long-term money? And maybe not. Because next year, I think there's a couple of quarterbacks, including Arch Manning, that would be eligible to come out. Will they come out? I don't know. But there is a chance. So where does that put this kid from Oregon?
Peter, I'll let you go first.
Oh, man. I haven't thought about this.
Yeah, I see. I feel bad because I just heard him say he likes to prepare, and he usually, But it was just something I saw, and I started laughing so hard. I go, of course, because they're like, he would have probably been the second pick. I go, the Jets have the second pick. And then somebody goes, yeah, the Jets. Nobody wants to go to the Jets.
Peter, let me say this, okay? As someone who's watched the college football playoff, it's been fun. It's been a lot of fun this year. I'm a Miami Hurricanes fan, but it's been a lot of fun. And watching them beat Ohio State, because I love Miami and Michigan, that was awesome. But the thing is, though, is that Dante Moore, he's not ready for the NFL. He needs another year of college. He really does. He could go number 2, but when you're not prepared and you're going number 2 and you're going to the Jets, you're setting yourself for failure. Okay?
That's it.
So it's better for him to stay back another year, even if he drops in the draft. And he drops I don't see him dropping like a Matt Barkley or anything. He might drop like a Leinart did. Like maybe from Leinart would have been the number 1 overall pick if he had come out of college his junior year, but he decided to stick around for one more year. He dropped to 9th. Okay, that's not that big a deal, right? Okay, but if you dropped in like the 3rd or 4th round, then then that's going to be like a situation where maybe I should have come out. I don't see that happening. I think he needs another year, or he's going to end up like a Justin Fields type who's just bouncing around but ain't that good.
Juice Fields.
It's different now. We got that little thing called nil.
Yeah.
And it's different.
Yeah.
So he doesn't have to leave.
No.
Is he going to make, I don't know, about $5 million, $6 million next year, whatever it is? Yep. I can't remember the exact round number, but it's more, I don't know what it's more about. Now you should really focus on your game. Mm-hmm. If money is the driver here, okay, you got it. You got it in college.
Right.
You have more than you could ever dream of at that age. You're going to have more money now than you would under a rookie contract in the NFL. Am I right about that?
Yes. For some of these, yes, 100%. Yeah.
Well, cumulatively too. If you're playing every year,
some of them get it more than the veteran minimum, which I thought was $1.5 or $2 million.
I mean, Arch Manning's doing commercials for like sweatshirts and stuff. It gives me the performance comfort that I need.
You got to curb this thing at some point.
Yes.
But yeah, he needs to focus on his game, his fundamentals. He may splash. He's a great quarterback, but again, what are you giving up? I understand the NFL is the pin. You think about it when you're 8 years old and 10 years old, the backyard, the whole thing. But when you really have an opportunity to exceed at the next level, and the scouts are telling you that, take a minute. Take a minute. You got the money. You have the money. You have the team. The college experience only comes around one time in your life.
Right.
Take advantage of it.
Yeah, you really got to focus on your own game because Lanning's not the greatest. I mean, he's an offensive mind, but he's an offensive mind in college. It's more the collective, right? It's the system more than it is the individual players, right? And like Justin Herbert went into the NFL and actually did better in the NFL, although he has not played well in the playoffs, and he's coming under fire right now. It's like do or die with this guy at this point with Herbert, but he actually overperformed in the NFL that people expected. Then he played in Oregon. Same thing with Bo Nix. Sean Payton had to really groom Bo Nix to be a better quarterback. He had the tools. Dante Moore has the tools, okay, but he's going to need another year of seasoning in college, even though it's with a coach is more of a system coach, but it's going to let him mature enough so when next year comes along, he might get the right offensive-minded coach. The Jets would take him, and he should not go to the Jets.
No, that would be pretty bad. All right, we'll wrap things up with Peter. Juice is standing by to go over some of the picks for divisional weekend. But
Juice picked the Packers.
What's that?
Whoops. Juice picked the Packers. Did he not?
He did.
Yeah, he did.
He did. Yeah.
All right, so Peter. Well, who wants to go first, Peter or Dan?
I'll go.
All right, Dan. What do you say on the Bills?
I'm going to say the Bills will win 23-21.
Okay. All right. I love it. Peter?
Yeah. I'm going to say Buffalo 26, Denver 25.
Wow.
Denver's played in a lot of one-score games this year.
Holy crap. I may have a heart attack in this one.
How about Denver? Okay, so Denver's trailed in 15 games this year. They've won 8 games this year where their opponent scored first. They won 5 games this year with trailing at halftime. And they've played a ton of one-score games. 11 one-score games. 11 wins in one-score games.
Wow.
So, but I don't think they're going to win this one. I think Allen's going to pull it off, but man, they're going to limp into either Foxborough or Houston.
And it's all about matchups, Bill. It's all about matchups. And the thing that bothers me, concerns me, is that you're against the head coach who's a bad guy, and I mean bad guy in a good sense. He has won a Super Bowl. He's been there. He's galvanized this team. He's from the Parcells tree. I respect the hell out of Sean Payton. He is a really, really good football coach. In a close game, in a tight game, it's him versus McDermott, and that's my biggest concern.
All right. Well, we'll see how it goes, and we'll talk to you next week, Peter.
Let's go Buffalo.
Let's go Buffalo.
Go Bills.
All right, there goes Peter Montemurno. Good stuff as always. We will take a moment.
Peter's not going to give you BS.
Oh, I gave you all Peter on screen there. Look at that big handsome face. Look at that guy.
Peter's not going to give you BS. He listened to a lot of the chatter this week, and he's like, wait, what? What are we talking about? Great defensive effort. Yeah, it was a great defensive play at the end of the game.
At the end of the game. I agree. It was. I mean, it just happened. They stepped up in the moment.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what
thankfully so.
Yeah.
All right, we will take a moment and we will check in with our buddy Juice Fields, distant relative of one Dan Barillo. We'll do that next. Connors & Ferris handles workers' comp, Social Security disability, and personal injury cases. Listen, I get it. Workers' comp claims can be a real pain. But Connors & Ferris are here to fight for you and get you the compensation you deserve. Whether you threw out your back on the job, slipped when you should have gripped, or your boss thinks overtime means free labor. Spoiler, it doesn't. They've got your back at Connors & Ferris. With offices in New York City, Syracuse, Rochester, and Buffalo, they're the go-to team for getting the compensation you deserve. No gimmicks, no nonsense, just real results. Call Connors & Ferris, 262-COMP. That's 262-COMP for Connors & Ferris. New year. Same nervous system doing parkour at 3 a.m. Yeah, well, we've all been there. If stress has set up permanent residence in your shoulders and anxiety RSVP'd yes again, maybe it's time to call in the big guns or the galactic grandmother. I want you to meet my friend Sheila Tillich, recovery metaphysician, energy healing wizard, and professional finder of the issues in your tissues. Sheila helps you release stored stress, emotional gunk, and energetic blocks you didn't even know you were carrying. I want you to think less white-knuckling life and more inner peace with snacks. Her compassionate, down-to-earth approach helps you reset, rebalance, and finally exhale without chanting in the cave, unless that's what you're into. No judgment. So why take another year of suffering when you could be feeling lighter, calmer, and actually okay? Unlock your best self. Find your balance, and maybe stop arguing with your own nervous system. Learn more and book your session at SheilaTillich.com, because peace of mind is way cooler than burnout.
Hey, don't tell me you want me to stay. My heart's made for running away. I don't know what else I can say, but I'm so cold, like a long neck burning through a paycheck, baby. I'm cold, so cold.
I knew some people who were
and I hate when it's cold. It remind me I'm alone, and that my heart is made of stone, but I can never say I'm wrong. I always did things on my own, but yet I never set the tone. And since I never set the tone, I tend to put it in these songs. At the age of 21, it's like I wicked. Felt all I ever needed was love, but now I beg for distance. Then love started to fade the very moment.
Post Malone and I think this is called F1 Trillion. Maybe that's the name of the album. Big X the plug right there. Post Malone, I knew people, and so did you, who were friends with his aunt. And she would say he's got a rap show or he's trying to be a rapper, and they would all laugh.
Yeah.
And then he hit as a rapper, and he's really talented, and people love this guy. Like, just say he's very down-to-earth, Syracuse kid, and that's, I think that's kind of nice. Not so nice. Well, I don't know. I didn't pay attention to the picture enough to say, but I don't know. Dan, not so nice in the pics for Juice.
He had a tough week. He had a tough week. His nephew. We have a mutual nephew. Oh,
a mutual nephew. Okay.
Who they line up all of his helmets.
Yeah.
And he made all his picks. And he actually.
How old's the mutual nephew?
4 years old.
He's 4. His name's Jack. Jack Nevins. He sounds like he could be like one of those like Jason Bourne types.
Yeah.
And we call him Bam Bam.
Yeah.
Okay, because he's rough, but man, he is 100% boy. Like trucks, cars, guns, and sports.
I'm taking a
nut shots.
Nut
shots.
Oh,
dude, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm taking a
naked and afraid type of behavior. I mean, he's not afraid.
I have an adolescent course that I have to take, and one of the projects I was reading through the syllabus, I haven't had the class yet, is to go to a friend who has a kid between 3 and 8 and tape yourself engaging the kid in play, like you would play with the kid. And I'm like, I don't know. Like, you're supposed to play with the kid because it's play therapy is a big thing for children. So it's trying to use some of those modalities and things that you'll learn in the class, and you've got to tape a half hour and then write a reflection paper on your experience with the kid. And if you don't know anybody with a kid between like 3 and 8 or 3 and 9, then you are to find a student who will pretend to be a child, and you have to engage them in play. And I go, I don't fucking want to do that, but I don't know anybody with 3 to 8, but now I do. What you think? Your nephew would be cool?
My sister would set up a play date with Jack.
Just a half hour. I'd have to film it, and
You're gonna have to wear a football helmet and a cup though.
Oh yeah.
I like it.
He doesn't F around.
Okay.
Somebody got him, maybe it was you, Juice. Somebody got him a Buffalo Bills football jersey with pads and a helmet. For Christmas, he wore it for 2 straight days. Didn't take it off. Went to bed with the helmet on and everything.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny. So what do you mean his
He
picks
also, by the way, I don't know if you know this. Over the summer, remember when they thought they saw like a Sasquatch in Irondequoit?
Yeah.
Yeah, he drew what do you call it, a sketch?
Yeah.
He thinks he saw it. And I'm like, we got to send this to Berkeley Breen, get it on the news. We got like a 4-year-old has seen the Sasquatch walking around Irondequoit. He had like on his Etch-a-Sketch, he had a full-blown sketch. Uncle Dan, I saw him.
That's so funny. Why were his picks? Well, but how did he pick? And it turned out better than Juice.
He won 3 games last week.
But he picked by just pointing at helmets?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. He went 3 and 5.
No spread. Easy stuff. No spread. And yes,
I love it.
Yeah, Juice he was doing money line picks, Jack.
we went 2 and 4, but I'm only taking responsible for one of those picks, and that's the Chargers one. I completely underestimated how shitty that team is, how banged up that offensive line is, and that was a Justin Herbert vomit on yourself game. He was fucking terrible. He's never won in the playoffs now. He's 0-3. I mean, he wasn't even getting pressured. He was missing shots, guys wide open. They were fucking terrible.
We're starting to get the Tua talk with him.
But the Packers, that's not my fault. That's Matt LaFleur.
Yeah.
No, it's the kicker.
10-point lead with 5 minutes left. Fuck off. Like, that's a win. I mean, I had that that one pissed me off. I haven't been that mad at a game in a long time. I was fucking hot Saturday night.
Well, I can understand that. That certainly makes sense.
And then the Bills, the Jags money line, kicker, all-pro kicker, misses that, shanks that.
Oh, God, that was so great. Well, I felt like there was something maybe there was a win we were unaware of because both kickers did it. The Bills kicker did it.
Oh, yeah.
And then
his balls wobble. We were like,
yeah, but the other guy's like, his balls curved, the Bills kicker. He got it in, but one of them went outside to the right, and you're like, shit. And then the next time the Jags got down there, same thing. So
and also, though, the Jags, 4th and 2, they should have kicked the field goal. In the playoffs, you take every possible point. They went 4th and 2. Lawrence fell down. But, I mean, that's just these guys have got this fucking Dan Campbellitis where they got to go for it on 4th down.
Dan Campbellitis. First time I heard that one.
Just, it's got to stop. Kick the field goal. That's why you have a field goal kicker. That guy would have, they would have, whatever. I won't even.
To review for the entire episode today, we've made up 3 words.
Yeah.
Shittily.
Yeah, shittily.
Was it not perceived, but self?
Misperception.
Misperceive. You said misperceive.
Misperceive.
And now Dan Campbellitis.
Misperceive is doing a drag show at Comedy.
I misperceive.
And hey, people
I've done penile yoga.
Wait, misperceive, motherfucker. It's a word.
It is a word.
Perceive means to understand, interpret, or notice something incorrectly, inaccurately, or wrongly.
I'll be dipped.
Misperceive.
Look at me.
So take that off your made-up word list.
No, I apologize.
Shittily is fine.
Yeah.
So now you can.
I thought it was one of those Racing Randy words.
I think, you know what I think, Juice? I think we have to do this now. It is like a Racing Randy.
Electronical.
We need to find words that we need Dan to work into his column. Like, we should give Dan like a word a week, and then eventually like 2 words a week, 3 words a week. But he's got to find a way to work into the column.
Dan Campbellitis.
Yeah. Dan Campbellitis is a great one. That's a great one. Because, I love it. Can you get it
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to write, because I have to write a column.
Yeah.
I'm going to write a column. I'm going to make up words this week.
And see if anybody.
And apply it to the NFL and sports. And we're going to. Dan Campbellitis.
Yeah.
When you just keep going for stuff, but you keep missing, but you do it anyway. Forget analytics. We got Dan Campbellitis.
Yeah, that's funny. I think that's great. And you'll write some funny stuff.
I hope so.
All right.
And people. And guys are following these picks because somebody called out me and Dan Saturday night after the Packers game. He's tweeting to Dan and says,
"Oh yeah,
how'd you do on the picks?"
Yeah, John.
Did you know that guy?
Yeah, no. I may have met him before. His name is John. He listens to the podcast all the time, and he was like texting
John,
me.
I apologize.
He was tweeting at me on X going, hey, how's Juice working with those picks right now? It's not going to.
All right,
and the Rams blew a 14-0 lead too. That's what I told them. I lost 2 14+ leads. Like, come on, that's not on me.
What? All right, so give us the pick. Yes, go ahead. What did he say? Is it there?
No, I don't have it right here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you started.
I'll pull it up.
No, you started to laugh. That's why I thought you had found it.
Oh yeah. Okay. Wait. No. This is from. Okay. No, that was from last year. I'll find it. Go ahead.
All right. Never worry. All right. Why don't we start with the first game of the divisional playoff weekend, being in Denver with the Buffalo Bills on the road heading to Denver. What do you say, Juice?
We're gonna go under 46 points.
Okay.
I think this is going to be a low-scoring game. I heard Pete and Dan's predictions before.
Yeah,
I think this
over.
will be like a 20-17 game.
Okay.
The Broncos, their defense, obviously really good. They play a lot of man coverage. I think that sets up a big obstacle for the Bills in this depleted receiving core. I mean, the Bills are banged up. We obviously know that. So I just think they want to just limp around, get this to the fourth quarter at like 10-10, and then, Josh will take over and, do what he's been doing. But I think overall, I think it's going to be a slow, just, not many points in the game, 20-17 final. Just field goals are going to be at a premium, especially in that air. So I think you're going to see a lot of teams, instead of going for it fourth down, maybe some field goal attempts. So we're going to take that under 46 points.
Right.
So I said the score will be 23-20. Peter said 26-25. So Peter's would be 51, and mine would be 43.
Yeah. So what did you say? Under 40?
Juice is saying under 46 and a half.
Yeah. Okay.
So if you believe
under.
Peter,
You're
go
under.
over. If you believe in me and Juice, go under.
Yeah. Okay.
I just don't see it just being a shootout. That's all. But I mean,
no, it's not going to be a shootout. I don't think it is, because I think both offenses right now are struggling. The Broncos offense is clunky. They do score, but they're clunky, and the Bills are down like to 3 healthy receivers. And I can't.
So
yeah,
is Josh going to save all that till the fourth quarter, and then he takes over and fucking does his voodoo? But also, you don't know what Bo Nix game you're going to get. I mean, this kid could fucking light it up or throw 3 picks and just, are they going to run the ball and rely on Harvey?
3 picks,
don't even
buddy.
want to
3
put it in Nick's
picks.
hand?
Oh, well, yeah. 3 picks. All right.
they're 17th in points per drive and 18th in touchdown rate per drive. That's on the bottom half of the league.
Yeah,
So they get a lot of chances because they have a good defense.
Yeah. Seahawks 49ers, that game's at 8:00 back in Seattle, a rematch they were going for the number 1 seed in the NFC. It's the who do you like in this one? And again, back in Seattle.
Well, this is a interesting matchup because these teams played in the first week of the season, then the last week. And Brock Purdy has never lost at Seattle. He's 4-0.
Oh.
That being said, I just think the Niners are too banged up. I think they're and it pains me to see, because I've loved this team. McCaffrey has been awesome. I just don't think they have what it takes to get over this.
Wait a second.
Now Kittle's
Wasn't Purdy playing it? Oh, Purdy didn't play in the.
That was in San Francisco. They beat them week 1 in Seattle on a Tangi's last-minute touchdown.
Yeah.
Max Jones has played this year in Purdy's spot. Purdy has been hurt this year.
Yeah, no, I knew
that's
that.
probably what you're thinking.
Okay.
You could take that for what it's worth, but I mean, he's never lost there. Is all I'm saying. But I don't think they have enough to get over this.
George Kittle just tore his ACL.
Yeah,
I mean,
know.
it's
they're limping.
Oh gosh, I don't know who's in charge of the strength and conditioning in San Francisco, because they have some of the best drafts. They have arguably one of the best coaches in the NFL. They have a great defensive coordinator, and they're their strength and conditioning coach. These guys are getting injured every week, and this has gone on for years.
Yeah.
No, they're saying that the training and practice facilities next to this some fucking battery lithium place, and they're wondering if it's correlated with that. Something fucking goofy's coming out.
San Francisco could be.
Yeah,
it's near Alcatraz.
Something really weird. But with that Kittle injury, did you read the reports that he asked for he requested a bottle of tequila up to the room after he got hurt?
No, this is the locker room. They brought it to the locker room in the second half.
Yeah, and he kicked the bottle.
He what?
He drank the whole bottle.
Wow.
Yeah.
God.
He got tore his ACL, then got shit faced.
Yeah.
And celebrated a win. So bye, Eagles, bye. Oh, I love that game. That game was awesome.
All right, Texans Patriots Sunday, 3:00.
Well, we're taking Seattle -7. Unfortunately.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Come on, Bill. Let's just make some picks.
All right.
He's going to be wrong. Let's get wrong on merit.
Seattle's going to get a big lead here and then run it out, drain the clock, because they're not going to put the ball in Sam Darnold's hands. They're not going to let him lose this game. A Darnold implode game is coming, but it's going to be the NFC Championship game against
the Rams.
Yep.
All right. Let's see. Yeah.
So you might as well just go to the Rams-Bears game at this point.
Do the Rams-Bears.
We're taking
That's Sunday night,
we're taking the
6:30.
Rams -3.5 Sunday night.
Okay.
Big time. They're going to be able to do what they want on offense. The Bears, they've had a horseshoe up their ass the entire fucking year. These wins are not sustainable the way they're winning these games. And you're going to see that on Sunday. They've been a fun team, good team. Caleb Williams is good, but they don't teams coming off a win the way they got that Saturday night. Usually they're, huge regression, and it's not going to fare well for them. Rams -3.5.
Okay.
So there's a viral video that I may have sent it to you. I know I sent it to Greg. Greg loved it. Of this dude impersonating all the quarterbacks in the playoffs.
Yes.
Have you seen this? Juice, I don't know if you've seen this. So this guy, the first quarterback he impersonates is Caleb Williams. He's like, I wonder what shade of nail polish I should use this week. Oh, it's the fourth quarter? Okay. And he starts making all these Josh Allen type plays. Then they go to Allen. I forgot the defender's trying to come after. Goes, why don't you suck on these nuts? That's all they show with Allen. Then they show Matthew Stafford just making these throws, like not even looking, just whatever. Jalen Hurts, he can't make a throw. He's afraid of it. And then he finally throws the ball to AJ Brown, and he drops it. Not that time. It's great. But yeah, like the Caleb Williams impersonation is actually like, oh, it's the fourth quarter.
Did you pick a Texans at Patriots?
Texans
okay.
+3.
All right.
I'm riding this team. I was so impressed with them. I know we picked them Monday night. They absolutely manhandled the Steelers, and that defense is so good that's going to win a game like this. Even when Stroud plays like shit, it doesn't matter because that defense just absolutely fucking smothers. The Patriots have not played a top 10 defense, I think, since before last week, and you saw they didn't really do much against the Chargers. So I think they're just going to absolutely fucking smother them.
If Justin Herbert actually
Stroud having another bad game like that.
If Justin Herbert actually showed up and played, the Chargers could win that game. Like, what did he do?
They were also down 3 starting linemen too, though. Like Joe Alt and Slater. I mean, those are 2 massive guys. That's a huge fucking deal.
But they've dealt with that all year. That's the one thing about the Patriots. On the flip side. Like the Patriots, they don't they do everything relatively well.
Yes.
They have no holes.
Right.
So they're just a consistent B+ team. And
they have not seen a team like this though. The Texans defense.
Oh no.
On another fucking planet.
You mark my words. If the Texans win this game, and they win next weekend, the whole 2 weeks leading up to the Super Bowl is going to be: are they the new Baltimore Ravens of 2000? Ooh. Are they the new 85 Bears? You're going to hear that chatter. I don't agree with that, but man, they are ferocious.
All right.
You can make an argument that Will Anderson could be the MVP of the league.
Yeah, he's great. They have fun. They play together. Did you see them after that game Monday night? They're fucking.
Oh, dude.
They're you just see them and they're like a straight up team. They fucking love it and they're beating the Patriots on
Sunday. All right. There it is. Juice's picks are in. What are we going to win, Danny? What do we win?
Well,
you take the under.
Hold on. Don't hit submit yet because I want to add something to this because it's going to be a low payout because there's only 4 games.
Yeah, it is a low payout.
What is it?
If you bet $10, you win $110 on FanDuel.
All right, fuck that. Put in Blake Corum to score a touchdown for the Rams. I think that should be around 250, 260. That'll bump it up a little bit because they're going to have their way with the Bears. Everyone's going to score for the Rams in this game. What's Blake Corum touchdown?
Blake Corum's touchdown is plus 260.
Ooh, fucking put that in.
So with that, you're looking at $350.
Oh, that's nice. That's a nice little.
And then we're rolling that 350 on the NFC Championship game. We're taking the Rams again over Seattle, whatever the line is. I don't care what it is. Matthew Stafford's going to the Super Bowl.
All right. You heard it here with Juice. All right, Juice, I got to wrap up. I apologize.
I hope you are. I haven't wrapped up in 25 years?
Yeah, well,
probably?
Yeah. It was. I know why you haven't. There may be reasons why I have.
Yeah,
or should have.
First time are you the guy from Maury? You are not the father?
No, I got to wrap up here. And, I got stuff going on.
Dad.
Yeah. All right. Juice, good picks, I think. Good picks. Makes sense.
Solid picks.
I like it.
I like his picks.
Yes, me too.
Losing is not an option this week. We're 4-0. Tell John, tweet at that guy, John. Tell him the fucking tail.
I found the exchange, and the exchange was as follows. I go, so I tweeted out, you watch tight ends like Parkinson and Loveland, and you hope Kincaid has a game like them tomorrow. This is Saturday. John writes, how did Juice fare so far? I go, Juice Fields is 0-2 thus far, John. And then Juice goes, I had 14-point leads in both games. Not my fault. Teams can't close. Tomorrow is a new day. Beat but not beaten.
I love it, Juice. You see it, and you're coming at it. Always good. We'll talk to you next week.
All right, guys. See ya.
See ya, bro.
All right, there you go. Danny's feeling a little more confident with the Bills this week.
I think they can beat Denver. I think Denver is I don't want to say an easier matchup, but I think it's a better matchup than Jacksonville. That said, you're limping into this game.
Yeah, I know. They're so beat up. Yeah. Yep.
I mean, we're crying about Terrell Shavers not being in the game.
Yeah.
And he barely made the team. That's the state of the Bills wide receiver room.
All right. I got to wrap things up, Danny. I hope you don't mind. Always fun, though.
Yes.
Always fun. Good insight. And the word that you got to get in the article this week is
Dan Campbellitis.
Dan Campbellitis. We will look for that. For Dan Barillo, for Juice Fields, who was beaten by his own nephew, 4-year-old nephew in last week's picks. I don't think that's going to happen again. For our friend Peter Montemerno. And like I said, Danny with that beautiful baby blue Yankee hat. I'm Bill Moran. We'll see you next week.